which
I
works
share
very
my
well for
idea.
Dana Zool. Yeah, you just need to find the you just need to find the key master who will give you the key, and then you bring it here and then turn it in or use it. It could be a lot of different things. It could be something like you bring a magic wand and say a certain incantation while pointing it at where the gate should be. It could be you bring a uh, the hand of Veronica or whatever, just weird shit. So it's one of those things that you don't really have enough information. If you knew more about who put up the gate, because whoever did that is definitely out of your guys' magical league.
Okay, I'm gonna pick up one of the cards.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, right?
Maybe I
Scan
could
it.
join.
Ooh. Collect a whole deck.
You could actually, yeah.
See if
Okay.
it's like hotel door.
Is there any reaction to the playing card?
Oh, you're trying the playing card on the gate? None at all. None at all. Less than none. It's pretty much none. The sun's high overhead as you walk all the way to a corpse, grab the card, walk all the way back, go.
Well, actually, I specifically try to find the ace of spades. I'm going to take a luck roll on that.
It's not necessary. Enough looking finds you the ace of spades. Done. You go play with that. Nothing. Everybody now give me a evidence analysis roll. Lower is better. I'm looking for at least -30. It's not. Glenn got it.
Glenn!
I fumbled.
You
I
fumbled.
fumbled.
Right. Both of you guys are like, it's one of the cards, and it just shows you, sitting there with a pack of cards. Is it this? Is it this? And Glenn's like, the sun hasn't moved since we've been here, even a little bit.
Blah.
So what? I got these cards. Come on, man. Let's try this.
We're not done yet, Glenn.
The
Yep,
simulation is stuck.
Right, yeah.
They're thinking a game of poker may help open it up. They've got the cards and shit. If they lug over a table and some chairs right here at the possible gate area.
It's not the cards.
Sure it is. Let's play poker, man.
We need to stab the sun.
Yeah, that's why I asked Hercule if he knew where the VR control room was, because there may be a control room for this thing hidden somewhere.
Cut to Hercule.
Yeah, and Hercule is just sitting there.
He has a shocked expression of somebody who has a cock up their backside and didn't expect it.
So yeah, I'm wondering if this is, like a la Hunger Games or something, where there's a secret curtain and behind that is the control room for this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Shows the Rock looking around, imagining flying monkeys coming in.
Yeah. Yeah. Have we seen anything that's like incongruous, like out of place, doesn't belong here?
Yes, the pile of human heads and pyramids. Really, I mean, that didn't fit into the whole 1950s happy sitcom genre that much to you. I mean, unless it was extremely progressive programming that allowed that to come in.
Yeah, I'm talking about subtly incongruous, not obvious things that have fallen on my head.
I see. So other shit that I haven't mentioned. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to the library. Are there
Cool.
any type of books there still?
They have lots of books that have survived. When you open them up, you notice all the pages are blank on all the books.
Everything.
All books are completely blank.
Yeah, somebody screwed up this.
Well, I think they were always blank as props.
No, this shit was like that before.
Oh, really?
It was all very fake.
This was very Pleasantville meets Groundhog's Day.
Yeah.
Oh, so we should be playing that Radiohead song. Fake
Maybe
plastic
if we
trees.
teach everyone to dance, they get along. That happens a lot of movies.
You guys want to have a dance off
Bollywood
there in
movies.
the remains of the library?
Bollywood movies. Well, I was
In
thinking
fact,
movies.
I'm pulling open Windows Media Player and looking for that while you guys discuss.
Well, don't play it on the recording though, because I don't have the digital rights to the music, and I
No,
don't.
it should just play in my ears. If you can hear it, let me know.
In your ears, have fun. And what you do to your own ears, I mean, a lot of people have lost their. Now, also, the corpse of the librarian is outside the library. Judging by the tracks, you think with your amazing tracking rolls, apparently you guys are all wonderful trackers. Apparently, she was drawn and quartered by huge fucking T-Rexes going in opposite directions because, you know, extra violence and brutality is apparently the order of the day with whoever or whatever did this.
This song goes with this gruesome scene so well.
Just, you can tell
the hate
people
of
the
the
name
librarian?
of the song.
You should listen to Fake Plastic Trees by Radiohead. It's on the album The Bends while we're doing this entire Burleson thing. So go back, rewind the episode, and play that.
Was it Alex that had a beef with the librarian?
I do
Are you
like
still
how
thinking that this
immediately-
is other players?
Oh yeah,
It could be.
this is all their fault.
I could totally, yeah, it could have been something the other players did, is the fucking beauty of this campaign. You just don't know.
Yeah,
right.
this
I wanna
sounds
look-
like. Go ahead.
Is the people the library list? Is there a library list of like people who have cards?
There's
Names-
a list. It's blank. Well, it's actually a piece of paper. You're not sure if it's the list you wanted because it's blank, but everything's blank. It's all blank. The card catalogs, they have card catalogs. You look in there, all the cards are blank. Everything's blank.
I'm gonna try to find the milkman.
No problem. You guys head over there, and looks like part of the building has been caved in, but you managed to carefully go up the kind of rickety stairs and stuff. You don't find the milkman, but you do find the initials AK inscribed in a wall, and then under that it just says, "I ain't telling you anything." So apparently that's two different sets of initials, you know.
I carved "God damn it, Kinley" into the wall.
All right. So
VR.
you guys poke around. You're thinking that you're all going to die soon, and you hope that you don't respawn here, because if you do, then you're going to be in a death loop. As a GM, though, I'm here to tell you, when you run out of food and water and give up on life, then I will be kind and respawn you in a different zone.
We're good. I restocked my bag.
Are we, Glenn?
Yeah,
Are we? Are we now? Are we coming now?
I restocked my bag before we came.
Oh yeah, you've got at least a week and a
there's
half of food
food in the
between
bed
what
and
you brought
breakfast.
and other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're
If we
gonna
run
probably.
out, we'll go down in the bomb shelter and see where that takes us.
All right.
And there's some food in the market. Yeah, we got a little while here before we start to death.
Oh yeah. If you said cut to 2 weeks later, now you're on your fucking.
Then we're
we
fucked.
got a little bit of water left, and we're just trying to make it work. Everybody have their cap full for the day, type shit.
Okay. Let's try sleeping.
No.
I'll stay on watch.
Did they have a key making machine at the hardware store?
No.
Do we all have to sleep, Glenn? Is that what you're saying, man?
We all slept last time,
All right.
but it might not work anyway if the sun is stuck in the sky.
Yeah, we can give it a try. I really I'm gonna hurt you if we come back and we've died in our sleep.
I want to know where you guys are going to go sleep very specifically, please.
The bed and breakfast.
Oh yeah, that is the most comfortable although obvious place. But yes, most comfortable ever. So everybody wants to go to sleep?
That's what we're doing. We're taking a nap.
Eat the food
Excellent.
first.
No problem. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys eat and drink when necessary, and you're trying to be sparing as opposed to pigging out.
I'm going to try practicing some spells before I go to sleep.
Oh
you
yeah.
hope that going to sleep when
Nice.
time is stopped will actually give you a full night's sleep and restock your magic points, but you're not sure.
About
Right.
the spells, I think it was the police that came after you here, so maybe they're all dead, but we were told
I'm
never
doing
to
it
cast
anyway.
spells here.
I'm going to try my matrix.
I guess I already cast the stone spell and nothing happened. So
Fail 1 point. Success. Okay, so I cut myself and heal myself, and it cost me 3 magic points.
I try to teach you guys some magic.
Ooh.
You roll teaching first, or the spells
Always.
first?
Always teaching first.
Ooh, I made
Yep.
teaching.
Holy shit.
Now the spell.
What are you trying to teach them?
I'll try to teach them the meta magic.
The first
Spell
spell
helper.
magic tree. Spell
Yeah.
helper. Spell helper.
No.
Is that fumble? Spell?
Yep.
You can never teach them that spell. Ever, ever, ever. You can teach other players, but not them.
Oh, I think a hero point might be a good idea here.
Please make a note of it. They don't need to learn that.
I've
That's
got a
re-
reroll.
I'll play a
Card.
reroll.
God damn it. I'd rather have you make notes like, can never teach this to this person.
Well, it's a fail.
Oh,
Pages and pages of all your failures.
Oops. Lost that page.
pocket. So,
All right.
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
try
try
and
to
put.
teach.
I'm gonna try and put some fires out too.
yeah, you take care of the town a little bit. Oh, that kind of fire, I see. Is that fumble?
That is not. Well, that is a fumble. So I
Excellent.
can't do that for the rest of the day. Full magic points.
And the fumble deck.
Okay, bring up the fumble deck.
No problem. Massive strain. Whatever you tried to do costs you both hit points and magic points. See the amount below. Holy shit, this is a big one. Though this damage may not be negated through use of hero points, spending a hero point will allow you to reroll the damage you take, or you can spend a hero point to get a new fumble card. Essentially, you managed to give yourself D10 magic points loss and D10 hit points loss.
Yeah.
And you
Does
don't-
anybody have a reroll they can trade me?
If you kill
do.
yourself, I'll have your head dramatically explode.
Okay, camaraderie is what I'm going to trade to you.
Sounds good.
Yeah. And
I
accept
removed
trade.
tracks.
All right, I accepted the trade.
I don't think a reroll gives you a new fumble card, though.
No, it gives me a reroll on the fumble.
Oh, I see. Carry on.
Yeah, that's just a fail.
Damn it.
What tree did you want me to try to teach you? I haven't made the teach yet, but I didn't make it. But what one did you need?
I think
Me?
the one you wanted from me was silent moving.
I want air.
The
Okay.
sound tree. I don't have air. Do you have the sound tree?
Okay.
Well, she already
I
failed.
don't
her
have the
teaching,
sound
so-
tree either.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm
I
going to
didn't
try and
do
teach.
teaching.
I'm going to try and teach silent moving to them.
Okay. Go that
Cool.
teaching. Nope,
Fail
you're done.
teaching.
Okay.
No.
So, everybody eventually falls to sleep.
I did do a remove tracks.
Oh, good. So you have no tracks just around your little area. Not obvious at all. I love it. So, in the morning, everybody give me a sandy roll as the sun is exactly where it was, making it really obvious as you've all had a good night of sleep. So the space-time distortion of this is super obvious before you kind of deny it to yourself a little bit, but
I failed. What's the damage?
D6, you'll eventually max out space-time distortion and not care anymore.
Space-time distortion. Okay. 6 again.
How much are you up to in your space-time?
I'm going to check and see if that goes past max.
If it does, you just take what you had left till you maxed it.
No, I got 13 out of 14. So I take all 6.
Nice. Roll that willpower. Want to watch you punch one of these guys in the face when you wake up.
I have eaten so much sanity this time.
Yeah.
I failed my will times 3, so
Blind freak.
Need to go
starts-
hang out in
he
a soup
starts-
kitchen for a few months.
He's
the
just
sun, it burns, it burns. It's burning me alive. The sun, no.
I want you guys to both imagine being woken up like that. It's fucking horrible. And it goes on for a long time, too, of him just screaming about it. Possibly even after the fucking sanity part is stopped.
I'm still alive, but I'm very badly burned.
They're there, Rock. They're there.
I'm very badly burned.
You've
Do
still
we get
got
our
over-
magic points back, Logan?
Yes, you do, oddly enough. By the way, Glenn, you've still got over 42 sand. Everything's fine. See? See? Then it won't be, but right now it's fine. Hot pockets.
I am trucking towards my first insanity. I started with 65 points. I'm down to 48.
God
Yep.
damn, that's pretty good for one session.
Yep. I've been rolling max on all my sand loss.
Welcome to the Pleasure Dome. Okay, so you guys are all awake. You've gotten back your magic points. Nobody was injured.
Everything same outside.
The fires have stopped. The sun isn't going anymore.
Are all my
Smoke.
possessions still with me?
Yeah, oddly enough.
Okay.
Nobody's robbed you during the night while you're asleep. It's kind of a disappointment.
Does it seem like the bodies have aged more?
Not even a bit.
Huh.
Ew, the smell is never going to abate.
Yeah, it's not as bad as it could be after like days and stuff. Plus, there appear to be no flies nor insects dealing with the bodies at all, which is just disturbing to think about on another whole level.
So basically, time stop.
Plus, there's no bugs and insects here.
But there are birds, but we can't see them.
You
Bird
hear
soundtrack.
Yes.
Where's the bird soundtrack coming from?
You're not
Let's
sure.
strike
It seems
that.
to be kind of like all around. Okay, it's not like super loud and annoying, but you hear like a whippoorwill, and you're like, motherfucker, I know you don't exist.
So I'm ready to have a replenished throne if anybody else is. I don't know how good your cards are.
Their cards are pretty sexy, I'm thinking, but
Yeah, that's what I think too.
Haste. Opponent fails. Replenish.
God damn, his cards are too sexy. You need a yin
gotta-
yang.
Reroll, skill plus 10. I've got a business plus 20 now. So
She's got
and
some
the
weird
camaraderie.
shit.
And camaraderie.
Right. So you would pitch probably 1,
Yeah.
and Scott would pitch none. So Scott would get 2. You would get. That's not worth it.
Hmm.
I'll just try and say clever shit.
This time was weird here to begin with because this kept looping the same day over and over again. Now it's like stuck at the same time in the same day.
Yeah, somebody stop the simulation.
We need a key. How do we find a key in this place? Or do we have to go somewhere else?
I mean, it's a magic key. It could be anything. It could be thinking of zebras with boots on while you're standing on your head.
It could be a leaf out of the many
it's-
thousands of leaves there are.
I imagine it's going to be something specifically crafted, not like, just throw 500 rocks at it type of scenario.
We'd have to meet the person who did this and steal it from him, I think.
We don't want to meet them.
No, that's what I'm saying.
But there is, I thought it was described that you could unlock it from this side.
With a key, yeah, but we don't know what the key is. I mean, it could be a finger, it could be a Care Bear, it could be a Smurf, it could be a Smurf hat,
But you
Could
would
be
think it would
Smurf
be
toes.
something.
It's not a Smurf.
could be Smurf
From-
berries.
Nope.
Seemed kind of stuck there also. It's catching. Oh no.
Sorry, la 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 la. Okay.
Like the key should be on this side of the lock, probably.
Yeah, and then we could Smurf it.
I think you're not done waking up. Let's just step aside, Glenn. Having a dream, very lucid dream.
Yeah, the sun, man. The sun was burning.
It shows him look at the sun, and instead of the yellow face, it has a blue one. It's going, "Hi, Glenn."
It's like the Teletubby sun, but blue.
Yes.
Rock, it's Papa Smurf. Wake up.
Hey, Glenn, we're going out into the hallway, finding some apples.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm coming with you,
yes.
Papa Smurf. Oh, this is going to be great when I
It's
get
gonna be
this.
a great insanity. All right.
I'm just practicing right now. This is going to be
No,
awesome.
that's fine. Yes, always play your insanity as a quirk until it becomes there, and then like police officers like, you know how fast you're going? No, Papa Smurf. Are you mocking me? No, Papa Smurf. Yeah, get out of the goddamn car.
I don't know how fast I was smurfing.
So you guys wander around. The town is exactly like it was before you were wandering around earlier, before you slept.
Are my covered up tracks still covered up?
Yes, the area that Glenn managed to obliterate with his you can't track is pretty much the oasis of no tracks in a track-filled area.
Somehow we're not affected by the time stop, so we're somehow external to this simulation.
Well, the gate to whatever it was and the bomb shelter should still be open then.
You want to give that a shot? Or we could, search this place
I
street
feel
by
like
street and see if we can find something that looks like a magic key.
I want
Maybe
to
if we throw the bodies into the vortex, then they'll respawn.
The whole thing stopped.
Apparently, Glenn's also losing a lot of his brain.
Running out of ideas here.
So that's
got
where
a
you
card.
go.
I got a card.
Wanted to go to the police station.
Well,
Where
yeah,
to?
I was going to. Go ahead.
Police station.
You guys head over to the police station. It looks pretty beat up. Like there was a major combat here, and the people that were here, judging by the bloody scraps of uniform and stuff, one guy being having been bitten in half and stuff, you're guessing they were on the losing side. Then they said, we hit the rampage option on the police station a few times until we're bored of it. The police station is pretty much just fucking mashed up rubble. Like something was really angry here.
Can I check out the cell block?
You carefully walk across the top of the rubble to where you think the cell block might be beneath you, but you're not sure because it's just rubble now. And you're standing on this going, okay, I think this is it.
Okay, not going to find any keys here. Got it.
You're bouncing on the rubble and shit.
I'm going to make a parkour roll to fancily get off of this thing. At quarter.
Right, he manages to flip off. The other guys who are not busy showing off their lead skills, give me luck rolls at -30. If you make it by -60, it's something special.
Yes.
Ooh, Sheila.
Nice.
So Sheila's the only one who made it. Right, you find a red phone among the rubble. It's not plugged into anything, but it's red and it's the old-fashioned Bakelite type of phone.
As in Commissioner Gordon's phone.
Yes,
Logan, Bakelite is black.
Yes. Well, you can always color it. But it appears not to have any numbers that need to be dialed or anything like that. It's just a phone.
That phone.
I'm
Could be the
gonna
bad phone.
listen to it.
You pick up the phone to listen to it, and you hear, "We're on our way."
I say, hello?
There's no answer. Nothing else happens. You're just
No
sitting there
ringtone?
going, "No, not even that." There wasn't one when you fucking first put it up, and then the creepy voice said, "We're on our way." You're like,
I hang it up, and then I'm gonna listen again.
What did you hear?
I'm not telling you yet, Rock.
Oh my God.
when you do it again, you hear agents are en route. And then it goes dead again.
Okay. I hang it up again. So, blah.
Oh,
Oh my God. Maybe there's a cleanup team that can fix this.
maybe we should head for the bomb shelter.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
I'm going to
if
wait for these
Danger
guys.
sense rolls.
we
Danger
should
sense.
probably, like, if this is the anti-magic squad or something.
Fumble danger sense.
Fine.
Logan, I pick up the phone and listen.
Agents are on the way.
So, either people are coming for anti-magic squad, whole bunch of
Situation-
other possibilities, or that is just like a prop recording.
I say situation
guys-
normal. We're all okay down here. No need to check. We're fine. Wait, radiation leak. We have a radiation leak. Very dangerous. Don't come. And then I hang
Call
up.
No
for
answer.
danger
But you get a
sense.
card for that.
You guys want to roll it?
Danger sense at the phone.
At the agent's coming.
Yeah. No.
It's fine.
Crit danger sense.
Run, bitch! That one's for the Rock there. Run, bitch! Run now! The other two are sitting around looking happy and self-satisfied. You're thinking, if I'm here in another 30 seconds, I'm going to die.
We need to get the hell out of here now.
I said
Okay.
something
I
about-
start bolting for the bomb shelter.
Give me a sprint roll.
Success.
He sprints like he is on crack or Smurf berries.
Hey,
What do you two do?
get back here! I run after him.
I let go of the phone and put it
Okay.
down, and I run
Okay.
after.
All right. Everybody give me a stealth roll to be watching when shit happens.
Success.
Yep.
Getting there.
You guys are hiding
Yes.
behind one of the homes on the way to the bomb shelter, and you see a big black Lincoln town car looking thing pull up, and a couple of guys with suits get out, and they look around the rubble of the police station, and then they look at each other. They both have like earpieces in. Yeah, they look pretty much like Men in Black. They then get back in their car and begin slowly cruising down the main street of town. Keep in mind you're on the north-south street, Elm Street. So you're not currently, eventually they'll get to you, you're thinking. But right now they seem to be going east or heading east.
All
Slowly.
right, guys. Let's carefully
Looking
make
around
our
a
way to the
lot.
bomb shelter.
Ninja.
They
Sounds
seem
good.
unfriendly.
I don't think we need the ninja. They're pretty far away, but
Yeah, they really are. I don't even need a roll. If you just walk over to a bomb shelter, you pretty much just make sure the houses are between you and them. You're good.
We
get the hell
get
out
the
of here.
fuck out.
Oh, right. You guys don't want to play with them? Oh, shit. You guys, I believe, everybody can give me memory rolls on something here. Because I think you've seen the news story somewhere else.
I made memory.
Not quite.
Fail.
There was something you remember there, Glenn, about there being a whole bunch of that same kind of car, same car and everything, that appeared in Red Carpet when there was some sort of big gang fight thing, and there was just tons of those cars around, and everybody's really mad about the government coming and killing gangbangers and stuff like that. You remember that news story?
Nope.
I
Super.
do.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, same exact car.
Yeah, that was the one where he's working, you murder hobo.
What?
One of the guys, like, they drove by in a car. There was a gang war going on. They drove by in a car and killed a reporter. And the guy next to him said, he's working, you murder hobo. And then the gang war kept going, and the black car showed up. And
so you guys head over to the
murder hobo.
They
called
Who's a
you a
murder?
murder.
They didn't call me a murder hobo. No, they called the guy in the report who was trying to kill the reporter. The reporter was at work. You're not allowed to do that in Red Carpet.
He has amazing, like, patchy memory. It's like I know which scene he's talking about, and it's like I'm taking this scene and kind of putting it in with this other thing because it kind of happened at the same time, but I'm missing the main point of what the memory roll is for. This is a beautiful example of a failed memory roll, and I like it.
Cool.
You guys head over there. It's the hatch that goes down is kind of like a round submarine wheel that you got to do the big body twist to open, and then and when you open it up, in addition to the darkness and stuff and the rungs with frost in it, a bit of, it's not smoke, it's actually like steam, like it's really super cold down there, and it's warm up here, so you get steam. Just a little bit. And you realize that you do remember there was some, possibly, if you choose to use some of your items, at warm clothing at the electronics store, like I need to bundle up to do my electronics trade or whatever. But currently, the guys in the big Lincoln car are driving around near where the clothing is, because it all comes together. It is a thing of fucking beauty.
Well, we need to get some warm weather gear.
Cold
weather gear.
I've got stuff in my bag.
For 3 people?
I've got...
I'm thinking your bag is not that big, is it? I thought it was a small bag. Are you saying that you package in like parkas and shit in that little space?
You have like the little
parkas.
shock aluminum foil capes.
No, let them talk. Let them talk.
I have like a tarp and a 2-person tent that we can probably all squeeze into, and the little
I don't think that'd work well on the
folding
ladder.
sleeping bags. And
oh yeah,
if you've got like those space blankets,
yeah,
that might help, but really we need cold weather gear.
it's not good walking around gear, but it's good not freezing to death overnight gear.
If you're making a campsite, then that shit would be better. But having like parkas and gloves and shit, especially with that metal ladder that looks like if you were to stick your tongue to it, then you'd be that kid.
So we're going to have to walk.
Gear that I got, my undefined gear from the hardware store.
If you go back for it, but like I said, the guys in the spooky car are cruising around right now. That might be Rock's only piece of gear, which leaves you two with each one extra piece of gear. So it's better if you just drop Rock on his head through the fucking one person can climb down at a time ladder, and if he survives the however long fall, then he can tell you if anything else is needed or whatever you choose to do.
Each of you could get 2 pieces of gear. So that's 4 pieces of gear, and I've got 1 piece that I haven't gotten yet. We could see if we can get parkas at the hardware store.
Each of them get 3 pieces of gear. Cold weather will count as 1. And then, so essentially you guys are up to 7 total pieces of gear. Everybody's getting a cold weather suit. When you can get by those guys, they'll leave you guys with 4 pieces of gear. But what you need, Is it covered by the sewer bag? Quite possibly. His shit is lightweight, new, modern. The stuff in the 1950s shop, opposite. Although it's still kind of futuristic to him. He's like, ooh, look, Coleman lantern that one person can carry at a time.
So I burned my piece of gear on the warm weather stuff.
Again, you have to go to there to pick it up because you didn't get it yet because you didn't know you needed it. You just knew there was gear there. And these scary guys are driving around in town slowly eyeballing shit. And eventually they're going to come down the street you're on and then they might fight you unless you're playing some sort of weird game of cat and mouse with them.
I'm playing some kind of weird game of cat and mouse with them. I'm going to wait until they look over the area, hide in the forest, then come out when they're gone. And...
Oh, what do you guys think about his plan of come out when they're gone?
That sounds, stealth when they're gone. But yeah.
Well, you guys can act stealthy, but when they're gone, it's really no need. So I'm not.
When they're completely gone. No, I thought they would continue policing the area. I'm gone.
Oh no, they leave after like a half an hour. They don't even get out of their car. They just stick to roads and slowly drive around, and then they just.
Yeah,
our job is done.
Wait them out.
We wait them out.
Yeah, the super. So I was just curious if you guys really wanted your shit now. Like fuck them, I'm stealthy again.
Earmuffs.
Got your earmuffs. What are you gonna do? All right, so you guys get that. Is there any other stuff? Now is the time when you are like, let's loot the store. You guys have some rope. It's not a lot of rope, but you have some rope. It's okay rope. It's not great rope. It's closer to gym class rope. And as far as do they have good rope there? Yeah,
paracord and my.
Yeah. You've got good shit. I'm talking about what is available on site. Okay. Pretty much the shit that they make you climb in gym classes, the kind of rope you can get on site.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is horrible.
Well, Scott, let's refresh our memories on what's in the go bag.
All kinds of shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's energy bars and the water packets, rope, tarps, the foil sleeping bags. There's a saw and a knife and a multi-tool, scissors, first aid kit, ponchos, flashlight, radio, gloves, duct tape, matches.
Okay. I'm thinking we should probably rig some sort of guy line down the tube so that if we slip on the ice, we wind up just dangling from a rope instead of falling.
It's not that thick of ice, just so you know. I mean, you're going to get a bonus to your climb roll going down there, and being on a guy line is only good for the first person, maybe two if you leave somebody really strong up. After that, the third person's fucked.
Right. Well, you can use a python. You got pythons, right?
Piton. I have a hammer
yes.
and pitons.
Yeah. Okay. So
you got pitons in there?
Yeah.
God damn.
Well, I bought those separate. That wasn't in the bag, but I bought those when I was looking to go to do stuff at the Shadow Academy.
I'm looking at my backpack, and I have modern lockpicks in my backpack.
Lockpicks too.
Okay.
The lockpick gang.
What do we think is the problem here? Like, we're gonna go down the ladder and then free fall?
That would suck.
I imagine we're going
to off the ladder and fall.
Yeah, I don't know. There might be a drop afterwards. We don't know where that gate's going to lead, but it seems to be a gate.
Well, first figure out what else do you want for your 4 pieces of gear. Now is the time where you must choose.
Free parachutes?
They don't have that. This is a 1950s hardware store, sir.
I know.
Something that they got there. I mean, one of the cool things they've got, have you ever seen those like leather skirts with pockets in that like workmen wear? They got those. They have like the full, the one-piece suits for like if you want to paint your house, shit like that. As examples.
I've got in my bag, Ziploc bags, gas detector, a hatchet/hammer/crowbar/wrench, machete.
He has a beating stick that can do other shit.
While we're digging around, I say, fellas, now that it seems like the cool car gang has left, there's no longer an urgency for us to go to the bomb shelter.
That's
True.
true.
And so interest is lost after much discussion of
Yeah,
gear
that's-
and selecting cold weather outfits. Well, I mean,
We still can. I
Yeah,
feel
I
like
was gonna say.
research is needed, but that might just be my
I'm
own
out of
tendencies.
ideas here. I mean,
Yeah.
we might have to go somewhere else and find a key and come back.
We need to find about
But-
keys. We need to find about Blight of the Brotherhood and what they would use as a key.
Right. Light Brotherhood is apparently the gang that took this out
So where would that information be?
in another zone. Everything here is blank.
if there's anything written about them, you
Right.
have to remember that you have to leave survivors to write about things.
I don't think there's much oral tradition happening right now either.
Oh, by the way, as a side note, many of the corpses are missing hands. In addition to fingers, I mean. Because you always have to provide your local warlord with a necklace of fucking fingers.
So, I'd say loot the hardware store and go through the gate.
Pick out
That sounds fine.
your 4 extra things of gear then, please.
Right.
Discuss it amongst yourselves, whatever.
All right, winter gear.
And let me know what it is so I can say, no, they don't have that, you're on crack.
Let's get some 10 penny nails just in case we have to crucify somebody.
You can have a bucket of 10 penny nails if you want.
Then
You
again,
never
Carry
know when a
that down your-
crucifixion's going to come up.
Carry that down your ladder.
Mm-hmm.
how about a tool belt?
Sure. Yeah, like I said, the leather pouches thing and loops, and yeah, you can hang lots of shit off of you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 2 more pieces of gear for Sheila and 1 more piece of gear for Scott.
What?
I don't
else
know, what
do
are
we
we
need?
thinking?
I've got a lighter.
Would have. I'm trying to think of our local hardware store, which is like still stocked from the 1950s. It's a super small family-owned thing
Yep.
where you buy pennies by the scoop.
Yep.
So what do they have? And I keep thinking like dusty old furniture that like no one's bought yet. It's not a helpful exercise.
Yeah.
Do we want to bring a ladder and try and stick it down the gate hole and see if it lands on something solid? Because it'll have a ladder.
It has the gate hole does have a ladder as well.
Right, but
You
it's,
don't like that one?
yeah, because there might be nothing through the gate.
Yeah, okay. If you want to pick up a 20-foot ladder, you can.
We like
Things
carry it down the street like the
just-
Three Stooges we are.
Can things just sit halfway through the gate, or would it like get sucked through?
That's a great question.
Yeah, we don't know.
Stare intently at it, Glenn.
I mean, if you guys can't think of anything better, we should try the ladder thing.
I'm just gonna go on trust. Just gonna go for it. I'm getting creepy. I'll even roll a gross out if you want. I want to try to find a bag, preferably if it doesn't count as gear, and put some sort of found trophy in the bag of corpse.
What do you
A
mean
head, a
found?
hand. I'm putting it in the bag.
Okay, you get human body parts collection.
Yeah, just not as much as I can stand to collect, but not but enough to look legit, because all I remember is Alex Kinley saying bloodthirsty women. So if I need some street cred.
Sure, go ahead and give me a gross out sand roll there as you go around picking up body parts and sticking them in a bag.
All right, I made it.
Cool. You have a really cool cloth bag as one of your pieces of gear, or leather. You have a leather bag. There you go. That way it leaks less from your
Okay.
fucking dripping trophies. Take 1 point toward gross out.
Okay.
I collect body parts. My parents would be proud of me.
That's messed up.
That's actually not a bad idea. You could be the bloodthirsty woman that says we're okay.
There you go. Yeah.
This is my idea.
Yeah,
I'm so glad that you verbalized it for me, Rock.
yeah, that's a great idea. I love it.
I like it when Rock mansplains your ideas to you so that you know what you were talking about. That's the way it should be, I think.
What are you talking about, Logan? I'm just saying I understand.
It's the Rock. It's not you, Russ. Russ is
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
Russ is okay, but when you're wearing a porn stash,
Okay, I'll start playing that. That's cool.
eventually you'll
So
get
yeah, little lady, that's a good idea.
I just got an idea, Dana.
That would
In case
be-
you didn't know what to do with the gross body parts in your bag that you've been working on.
Oh, Russ, you should get a fake porn stash sometime, or make one out of yarn or something, so you can occasionally wear it.
Yarn.
And the sunglasses and the whole
Oh.
snack, yeah.
That's amazing.
Look
So,
like Super Troopers.
Yeah. Okay? So that's two of the pieces of gear I've heard so far: tool belt and leather bag for body parts. Anything else?
I still have
Looking for a can of WD-40.
Sure, done. I don't know what year it was invented, but they
Came out in the 50s. I just looked it up.
Great. Yeah, there you go. I knew it was fucking forever. By the way, for Dana, I need her to list specifically what body parts you take, as it may be important.
I hope it isn't.
I
hope
hope
this is
not.
just a gross thing that I'm doing.
You'd be amazed just what's going on. You'd be like, I knew without knowing.
Well, I'm looking at the most popular takes from the blighted brotherhood. Won't you be my corpse? And so, I'm gonna take an ear, gonna take a finger, I'm gonna take a hand. Like, what seems to be missing from other people?
Yeah, there you go. I mean, there are occasional people missing arms or legs from being drawn and quartered or having them chopped off or bitten off, but
It's not that
yeah.
big of a bag, I don't think.
super brutal death. Okay, yeah, you mark down the parts you got in your bag. I'm sure that you're just hoping a cop doesn't say, your bag seems to be dripping a bit. What's in there?
Jello.
Jello. I like to keep Jello in my
I
bag.
put Jello in my sack.
The little nice.
It's a BPA-free container.
There you go. That may actually work in today's society. So,
Like, isn't that leather? I can't be consistent.
Okay, we lost video on Sheila. Is that what happened?
yeah, she's back.
Fine for me.
Okay, I did for a little bit there. I'm going to plant a crystal at the intersection of Main Street and Elm Street.
Excellent. Make a note of it. Good idea. Yeah, take a card too. So, what are your other two pieces of gear, folks?
Oh, I got mine.
Oh, WD-40. Right. Sheila, what's your other one piece of gear, please?
I don't know. More flashlight.
They don't have flashlights. They have Coleman lanterns with oil that are made of glass and shit, so that they're made so if you drop them, it'll immediately create like a kind of burning area of oil.
Yep.
It's great.
Some epoxy might be
When-
useful.
Do you have? You said you have a hatchet,
Super glue.
super glue.
Well, it would be epoxy in this.
Epoxy.
50s. Yeah, it would be the two substance epoxy that you mix together.
I remember my dad using that shit.
Yeah.
horrifying. So you want a tube of double shit epoxy that comes, and it has like 2 spurt holes, and you have this big fucking metal trigger, and you go, and then you push in the back thing. And
No, it comes in little tubes, Logan. Like
yeah,
little
you could do
toothpaste.
that, but or you could have one the size of a fucking machine gun. Because why wouldn't you want that, right? I mean, if she finds like a bad guy she wants to glue to the ground for some reason, she doesn't want a little tube. She wants a big machine gun size applicator for this fucking shit.
Yeah, we could always use more rope.
But the rope is like climb to the gym ceiling rope.
And it's pretty short. It's like 3-4 meters tops of rope, unless you know how to unravel rope and then retie it and stuff, or braid it together, which then makes it lumpy.
Why don't you? You know, I've got an idea. Why don't you get a garden hose that we can make into a circle, just in case I need to try my transit ritual?
The one that only works from one zone and only goes to one other zone. That one.
Is that the way that works? We didn't figure that out.
Oh, sorry. Yes, everybody else figured that out. That's the way that one works.
Okay. All right. So that's a one-way trip from RC to Western.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I put down the hose.
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
I've got 50 feet of good rope and 10 yards of duct tape.
Okay.
So do you want the big fucking huge tube of epoxy that you can try to get cops to think it's a machine gun? Go freeze or I'll epoxy your ass. They shoot.
Or a Phillips head screwdriver. I never have one of those around when we need it.
True. And you can stab people with it for D4 damage.
Well, then I'm gonna go for a flathead screwdriver because those are more universal.
You know, we're gonna need a Phillips head. I'm telling you.
A flathead can do a Phillips head.
I bet you we'll need Allen wrenches. That's what we'll find.
I've got the multi-tool. Come on.
How multiple is it?
Does it have all those different sizes of Allen wrenches in it, in English and metric?
And you start flipping through socket wrenches.
Probably doesn't have every Allen wrench.
You take a screwdriver. At first, you're like, "Where will I keep this?" Oh, he's wearing a tool belt. Aha! Done. You don't even have to carry it. You just stick it in. He has a slot that's made for it on his tool belt. It's good that you make him carry your shit. You think happily.
All right, screwdriver. Let's go, guys.
All right, cool.
You guys finally head over to the big gaping hole that goes to hell. And the big round wheel thing is open, and it's a really cold tunnel, and it's an old-looking metal ladder that's going on down. It's a bit slippery with concrete. You guys suit up in we're going to be cold as fuck soon. Does anybody want to carry anything in their hands while they should be using the ladder and going down?
No, it's all in my pack.
Super. Everybody give me a climb roll plus 20 to avoid falling off, possibly knocking some of the RPCs off, and falling an unknown distance into darkness. You guys are pretty much just climbing down into darkness because I don't think anybody owns a cool headlamp light, which would be a real comfort.
Success at minus 60.
Made it.
Can't bring down like a monkey.
I put the flashlight in my tool belt, and
so it shines right up, right?
Well, so that I can get it easily if I want to look at something.
Got it.
You look so evil with that light shining under your chin.
Yeah. Want to hear a ghost story?
I think we're going to be a ghost story very soon.
Okay.
You guys climb all the way down to the bottom. It appears Glenn doesn't decide to launch himself off the ladder and see how many of you guys can be taken out. It seems like an awful long climb, though. It's kind of frighteningly long, especially in the dark. But eventually, you make it to the bottom. You guys are getting cold, even through your fucking warm-ass clothes and stuff. It is really fucking cold. Your breath. And this is kind of cold that if you were to take some boiling water, toss it in the air, you might get snow. That kind of cold. Okay?
Right.
It appears that you're in some sort of dark tunnel. Fortunately, Glenn's flashlight makes life easier. Does anybody else have a light source, or do I only have to break one flashlight to send you guys back into darkness?
We've got glow sticks.
I got a glow stick. Yeah, I'll pull out a glow stick.
All right, yeah. No problem. It appears that you're at one end of the tunnel, and the tunnel goes that away.
I'm going to have a glow stick and a pistol with a chambered round.
No problem. Would you like to have it in your hand, the pistol?
Well, yeah.
Would you like to have your finger on the trigger so if you stumble, you can accidentally shoot one of your teammates in the back of the head?
No.
I'll let you fire a little faster if you do.
Nope. I just can't chamber the round while I'm holding a glow stick, so.
Damn it. I really wanted you to go, why, yes. Yes, I would. Okay, so you guys begin walking, and eventually you come to some sort of natural land bridge. This tunnel appears to be not the kind of thing one would normally have in their bomb shelter. It's like you're somewhere else almost. But there's a natural land bridge it goes into darkness. Even using his flashlight, no bottom and stuff exists. I'm sure if you throw in a glow stick, you'll get to see it for a while until it falls away into darkness. It's deeper than you want to go. But how do you want to get across this? It's not super delicate looking, but it's delicate looking enough where you're happy it's still up. How would you like to cross it in order to continue going forward?
How narrow are we talking here?
Not super narrow. It's pretty much if you are wanting to go over it, depending on how you go over it, you could be at a bonus or a significant bonus to climb roll. So I like the narrow dice. So it's fair. It's narrow enough that if you're like, Logan, I just fucking walk across that, I'd say, give me acrobatics for balance.
Oh, it's just a few inches then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
laying on the floor would be no problem, but it's scary as hell now.
We could monkey climb off of it.
How far across?
A bit further than you can jump. I think it's around 10 meters or no, 15 meters. There it is, 15 meters.
Oh shit, that's far. Okay.
Yeah.
It's not a bit farther than we can jump. That's several.
If you were an Olympic jumper, you'd have to make 2 jumps to do that. If you were dressed in shorts and working on a good day and stuff, as opposed to heavy, clunky parkas, underground, cold as fuck, a little bit scared, and carrying a lot of fucking gear.
I have pretty good balance. I could try and rig something.
Or if you wanted to like crawl across it, it looks like that would be hard to fuck up.
Yeah,
I'm crawling.
Sure.
Dana's going for it.
Dana, give me a climb at +40 to carefully crawl over the land bridge and hope nobody comes and kicks it out from under you as you're crawling.
Huzzah! Thank you
She
for not
is on the other side looking at you guys.
I do the same thing.
Sure, give me a roll.
It's good. I have 106 at +40, so.
That's nice. I don't want no numbers. So he crawls across it, leaving only Glenn on this side. He is terrified to cross the bridge of death.
Climb?
At +40 if you go across on your hands and knees.
Made it.
Cool. Keep in mind, this is not fast. Fleeing, doing this would suck ass. Eventually, you guys continue on, and mine track carts start. Eventually, those get to about a 7-meter wide, i.e., the maximum distance an Olympic jumper can jump, divot over a pit into darkness. Although the tracks themselves still cross, they're kind of twisted and there's like rotting timbers with rusty metal spikes and stuff. If you want to go real slow and safe, I need a climb roll at +10%. If you say, nah, I'll just balance and walk across one of those kind of slick mine tracks, then it's acrobatics, no bonus.
Oh, we're not being chased yet.
I throw caution to the wind and dance across it.
Excellent. The stream falls into darkness, never to be seen by you again.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pause that.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to pause that. All right, we're good.
Oh,
Actually, you double rolled, and your first roll was a 76.
Yeah, I said I'll have to pause that, and I said I'll have to pause that.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's 2 points.
So he dances for 2 hero points.
He's amazing. The thrills. It looked like you kept gonna, fall over. Man, what an actor. Should be on Andy's show.
Under damage, I wrote probably death. So, how does Dana Zool do here?
We had how big was the bonus?
For climbing,
I'm doing it the slow and steady. Yeah.
Climb the plus 10.
Okay, then we got it.
Hooray! See how easy it is? You don't need to be a hot dog like he was. And was Glendu with his fucking pockets of beer. It just shows random shit falling off him as he's trying to cross it. Sorry, go ahead.
I've got acrobatics.
All right, give me a roll to be as fancy as the Rock.
So fancy. I made it.
Oh, all right, cool. Well done. Yeah, he just goes across it much faster. In the distance, you guys see a very faint light, possibly daylight. It appears that you're in some sort of old mine. Does anybody have mining skill?